Hey, good writers. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are loving these writing lessons. So this week we really focused on fixing up all of our old writings, making sure that they make sense, making sure that we have punctuation so that it's easier to read for the reader. And then we also talked about using those capital letter words to invoke yelling or screaming or excitement, and using those bold words as well so that when the reader reads it, you change your voice. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about writing the things we want to write correctly. Yeah, so one of the things that you might not know, and some of you, but whenever we write the word I, when we're talking about ourselves, it needs to be capitalized. Whenever I is all by itself, it has to be capitalized. And I wanted to show you with one of my writings. I said, one day there are no other letters around this word I. I am talking about me. It has to be a capital I. When I stands alone, we make it capital. So I'm going to check a couple pieces of my writing. I'm going to check for making sure I have capitals, making sure that if I find the word I again, it's capitalized, and may have punctuation correct. Either I have a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark. And then I'm also going to check my pieces of writing to make sure they make sense. I'm going to put all the things we've learned together today, and I'm going to review my writing one more time. Yeah, because good writers, they reread their writing lots of times before they publish books. Yeah, they have to reread it. They have to make sure it makes sense. They have to make sure that all the capitals are in the right place and that they have punctuation in the right place too. All right, so I'm going to reread mine and check for everything. One day I was washing dishes. Here's my period. I asked, Jake is a name. When we write names of people, those need to be capital too, and I don't think I told you that. Miss Tanner forgot. But yes, every time we write a name, it needs to be capital. I asked Jake to come and help. He didn't come. I yelled, Jake Tanner, get in here. He said, sorry, Mom, I didn't hear you. So far, I'm doing great. Here's my I standing all by itself. I need a capital I. I was playing my game. I said, it's okay, but come help me dry the dishes. We do have a capital Jake here. Jake dried the dishes. Then he went back to his game. This one looks really good. So I'm going to put this one aside and check my other one. All right. Y'all remember this story? Yeah. My family and I went, I did capitalize it there. Look at that. My family and I went to Dickey Farms. When we got there, we saw pumpkins. We saw all kinds of pumpkins. After a period comes a capital. I forgot. So I'm going to make this a capital W. We saw white ones, orange ones, and green ones. And I have my punctuation all in the right place. So I think this has helped my writing make sense. And it's definitely going to be easier for somebody to read it now because I've got my capitals in the right place and I've got my punctuation in the right place. All right, friends, today go check that on all of your writings, and then I want you to go ahead and start writing a new story today if you have time. Get out a new piece of paper, get your heart paper out, find a story that you want to write, and I want to read it. So write me a new story after you check all of your writings for capital I's that stand alone. Check them all. Make sure that you're checking for periods, and after a period comes a capital letter. And if you're naming a person, like I said Jake's name, make sure that's capital too. All right, friends, Happy writing. I can't wait to read them.